Hello all and welcome back to Icarus, the savage survivor slash hunter, great hunt, savage hunter, whatever we're calling ourselves. We have kind of gotten away from ourselves with these series at the minute, but hey ho, that is what happens. So today's journey, today's docket on the list, after yesterday's episode, I don't know where I was going, I had a little look at these. So we've got the Black Wolf Wounding Attachment and the Giant Scorpion Thorns Attachment, which all sound really, really savage. So this one, I was thinking we would put on our Black Wolf knife. Makes perfect sense. So this one inflicts 40% chance to wound, 10% chance to cause a deep wound, it's less health regen, 25 max health gone, stamina and health regen. So all good for some melee combat, which is where we will be going with some of the apes that we've got. They are weak to melee damage, and here we've got the Giant Scorpion Thorns Attachment, which 50% chance to return melee physical damage and plus 15% physical damage returned anyway. So we are going to be going for these two. Now you'll see we have to complete some operations first. So we've got encroachment and we've got flatline. So we're going to get encroachment done today, and possibly, I know we said we would do high rise so we could get the shield, but I'm wanting to get this encroachment one done first, because then we can get a better attachment for our knife. And the high rise is just a building one. This one is a little bit of building and a little bit of killing. This one is going to be a little bit more complicated, this one, the flatline operation. So we'll do that in possibly next episode or something. I know we're going all over the place and whatnot, but getting prepared as savagely as we can to complete the great hunt. So that's what we're going to be going for, which hashtag really excited about. Now for this one, we need venom sacks, and we need venom sacks also to craft our scorpion crossbow. So we are now going to head over into the desert to go and grab some of those. Now I'm hoping we don't need to take down the scorpion bosses. If that's the case, then the crossbow should not be tier 2 if you need to take down a world boss to craft it. It just simply shouldn't be. So I'm hoping we could just take down a few of the normal scorpions. It's a Great Hunts update, and they shall give us some venom sacks, because you could also have a stack of 25, and maybe if you took down one of the giant scorpions, it would give you a big stack, or maybe the little ones will give you 1 or 2. That's my trail of thinking. So what we're hoping as well is we're going to head over to our little stairway where we did the enclave and check food first of all. Don't have any, so we're going to go back and get some food. I think Ted still has... Yeah, Ted still has his. Oh, Goldie's still got all of the stone as well. So we'll sort that out. We don't want to be travelling with all that nonsense. So let's just get our food, drop that stone off, and then I think, yeah, we're pretty much good to go. I really hope that cave in the enclave is still there. It's a great shortcut, and if they got rid of that, the devs in creating it, it was stupid, quite frankly. And we also had one of our glorious members, Sylvan Dryad. She had a base up there, which was taken away when they did that as well. And she had all sorts of trouble trying to get that back. So let's just take Teddy's stone. And of course we are now encumbered. I know. There we go. Just pet your ass twice. And we've still got all of our bees going as well. We're literally straight off the back of the previous episode. We've got quite a lot of beeswax. We're going to have hopefully maybe like 200 odd, which will be a lovely amount for all of our crafting needs. Let's just go and have a look Yeah, we've got 102. Wow, we've got 221 already, but we've still got bees going. So we're going to have this while we're away, working in the background for us. And 2 bees in there. We've got some more bees as well. So we're looking really good. We had a very good bee drive the previous episode. Yes, awesome. Another 100. Put that in there for good measure. It takes a while. I could use a material processor, but that would mean hooking it up to the electricity, and I simply can't be bothered. And we do need to run back and get our generator as well. I haven't done that yet. Right, let's take that one, yeah, just 2 of those and that. So there's 4. What is it? What is it? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I've got the soybean stir fry there. Yeah. So that's 5. Yeah, see the vegetable pie, that's with the squash. Why we needed the squash, because that gives us melee damage, which is going to be coming in handy. And I might take away the meat pie. No, that does give us a big health, because if we use the carrots, pickled carrots, that's 20% projectile damage, which does come in very handy when we're not using guns. Right, let's just have a bit of smoked meat just to sort our hunger out while we are travelling. We need our hammer with us, which we've got in there, because our ramp up is in an awful state of disrepair. So we're going to have to give that a quick hammering. And we shall, of course, come across some garganitans. But Ted can take a few of those out. We'll make sure he's got his 2 other food buffs before we head up the ramps. Now, what I also did in preparation for the crossbow is with the miasmic coating that we get from the garganitan little what are they called? Hives, you know, things that pop up from the ground. You get some distilled miasmic coating. I actually crafted up the chemistry bench and crafted up the foundry last night and made myself some miasmic bolts to really maximize the use of that crossbow. Hi. Wie geht's? Ja. Mir geht's gut, danke. You met my friend? Good boy. Yeah, so we're heading up there. There's another one over there. And our ramp is just on the other side. There it is. And we did also, that's the wrong button, venture up there yesterday. So that is basically gutted. There is a machining bench in there, oxidizer, which we don't need. So we'll probably take those and use them as scrap, so dismantle them. And then possibly take some of the stone walls and stuff for our war room as well, which will come in handy as well. So that's still there at the minute. And we'll check out the desert one as well. So let's just grab our mighty hammer. You'll see we've got the MXC cot in there as well. That was from there. We just took that as well. Yeah, not too bad. It is cool when you see it repair up like that, and the sound's quite nice as well. Now, if the cave entrance is still there, we shall have to improve, maybe make it out of stone. this this ramp up, so we have some better access to it. But we're just going to have a little look. If not, we have to run all the way around. Right, so there's the repair. Here's our enclave. And it was just like there, isn't it? Yeah, it's right there. Do we leave Ted down? No, he does attract some attention. When I was looting the cabin earlier, he took down a few garganotans and a bear. They all came to say hello, and I did obviously the stalwart job, and I just watched him take them down. I didn't get involved at all, and it was quite cool actually. He did his charge attack and all sorts. That's a Kia. Oh, we were going to feed him. He will need his health buffs. Yoink and yoink. I think he's got... Yeah, he's got the other one. There we go. Big health boost. We should really craft up some more of the strength tonics as well. Right, taking it slow. Tearing us up here. Right, that was it, I think. Must have been. Oh, here. Huzzah! Oh, I really hope it is. We're just going to run past him. And it's not just another cave. It's looking good. I do think now as well, when we did this operation to open it up, we had to climb up. Because it's on a plateau. Yeah, we had to climb up to this bit. So hopefully we'll have some scorpions just, you know. Ah. He was there. I did see it. Song of Sand. Now we do have our shotgun. We do have some ammo. But I'm simply not in the mindset or the mood to be taking him down. Yeah, there's our ramp. Yeah, you could just stay there. Okay, so there is... We'll have to fix that. And we need some scorpions to pop up. How on earth did we manage that, Ted? Let's get that back. Always take your hammer with you. Yeah, they seemed relatively friendly. Because we don't have any more ramps. I put them all back. This was an interesting build. Oh, I have no memory of it. Ah, yeah, now it's coming back to me. I don't know if we'd have done this with Ted or even the Legend Max, but that's repaired. And Ted should be now okay. If not, he will just teleport back. I'll have to put him on follow for that to happen. Okay. Scorpions, where art thou? Now I know scorpions will be down here as well, but that's quite a bit further to go. They should be all over all of the desert regions. And I could do with a small handful. They do like to bury themselves as well. Right, where is that? Where's that base as well? I thought it was around here somewhere. Up there. Yeah, because this is looking familiar. Oh, hi. You obviously haven't met Ted before. Where was it? It was... Yeah, there it is. Is that it? Let's have a look before we go any further. Yeah, that's it. So let's go and check that out for some goodies. I doubt there'll be venom sacks to loot in there. We would have to get those from the scorpions themselves. But there could be some cool stuff in there. And I still can't believe we haven't come across any. That is mightily frustrating. I don't want to have to go to the south one, although we do have a passage through here. We have unlocked that. It'll take us a few minutes. Right, here we go. Now I could also, thinking of it, we've got Ted and I've got a couple of bags. Take all of that down and use it as part of the building for the encroachment, because if you use concrete it makes it go a little bit quicker. Oh, we're going to take that, because now if we find a cave, yeah, a bit of wood as well, we can sleep over, because we've still got we should still have the cot in here. Yeah, perfect. That's worked out rather nicely already. Right, so we've got all of these goodies to take possibly for the war room. The lab desk is a good idea. Surgical mask. Yeah. Because we will have a lab. Can I take that? Wall pipes. That's all. Oh, that is a good one to take. Industrial wall shelf. I don't think you can make those with the pack. Let's just punch the wall. A lab stand. Now we've got some of these bits already. Yeah, but we could come back as well. Got 2 of those. Dark wall pipes. That's quite nice actually going into that. We'll take that. Nope. Nope. Ooh. Meals. We'll leave those. I think there's some armour. Yeah. Wayfarer. We've got the obsidian and the scorpion, so we've got better armour. Hunter armour's quite nice. No venom sacks though. Ooh, they look nice. And we'll have that. Yeah. We'll still be keeping it rather savage. Reward them for good behaviour. That didn't work out too well for you, did it, lads? Okay. Jeez. Absolute massacre. I do remember doing this one, and it was... there was a tree in there. Yeah, all of these... Look, all this goodies here. We'll take a load more small pouches with us. And we'll come and grab the rest of this. Did I look in there? Yeah. Because if we clear it, it will also mean some better performance as well. Because we are struggling a little bit with the older frames. Is that bread? Okay, pestle and mortar there. The plastic crates could come in handy. I don't think there's any there. These are just for show and for you to loot. Damaged solar panel, that's no good. There was another one here that wasn't damaged that we took. We could probably take that and deconstruct these for some good materials. That's a brilliant idea. Okay, so we've got... Yeah, that's okay. So we've got a few goodies. We've got no venom sacks yet, though. And we shall leave that there. And keep coming back periodically. Now we've got the easy way up back. It would be silly not to take all of that down for the encroachment. But we want the venom sacks. And I think we're going to have to head to that... Piss off! That southern bit. 1545. Got all those garganotans. So, if we are here, we will go around this bit here. Because... Just to have a look, to be sure. So we go in there. And we need... Well, we need to unlock the Scorpio one first. But it's 8 per attachment. And I'm probably going to put 2 on. The 2 that have the plating. So chest and legs. So I would need 16 venom sacks. And I need a few for... the Scorpion crossbow. Which is... It says just 1 needed. Now we've got one of these already. I found one of those in our multiple storage containers. Come on, let's get lucky. Right, let's have a little sprint around and we'll bring you back. No. No. Whenever we find one, wherever that may be, we may have slept through the night as well, somewhere in a cave. And hopefully we've got a few venom sacks and we can crack on. Let's just take Ted's out of stamina. You see, they are quite tough. He gets a few haymakers in. He does do some damage. Oh, shoulder barge. And there we go. Yeah, you don't want to let them get some hits in. Just as I suspected, unfortunately, we've not found any scorpions around this part. So we found our lovely little hut, if you will call it that, for when we did the operation over here, which involved the sandworm, not the sand, yeah, sandworm up the top there, placing all these beacons down. So this is still here, handily. It is now 6 o'clock. Yeah, we've got a bed in there and everything. Oh, we may bring one of our beacons down here then and put it here. So let's get that in. Oh, we've already got 100 wood in it as well. Oh, well, let's just sleep. There we go. We'll turn it off. And now we shall head through here. Go down all the way around. And we'll enter through this bit because I know there's scorpions down here. And see what happens. And there is the boss there. But we are not ready for that one. Where's... Ooh. I must have ended up dumping... Yeah, we've got no shotgun shells. We're not taking the scorpion down with a bow and arrow. So we shan't be doing that. So let's head over to that southern desert area and see if we can craft up some... or gather up some venom sacks. If not, it is from the boss. And we're going to have to run back and get prepared to do some boss fights. Here we are, arrived safely, no danger, into the southern desert area, where hopefully we are going to find ourselves some scorpions, and just hope that this is how we get the venom sacks. Because even in the item journal, it doesn't say how to get them, if it's the little ones or the world boss. There was one just buried itself. Hello. Right. Moment of truth. No venom sack in there. I don't want any of that. Well, let's try a couple more. Maybe they're not 100% drop rate. If, hello, a little bit of lag. If anyone indeed does know, please drop a comment down below if indeed we need to go after the Scorpion World Boss. Because, like I said, if that's the case, then the Scorpion bow needs... the crossbow needs a bit of a rework. And it shouldn't be in tier 2. It should hold more than one ammo. There's a worm. And it should have a quicker reload speed of 4 seconds. Because taking down the Scorpion World Boss, you know, is no simple feat. They're one of the more tricky ones. And it just shouldn't be that difficult. Now then, there's all croc. This is croc territory, so let's stay more maybe by a rocky outcrop. That's where we had one of the operations as well. Now we took a scorpion boss down, and I don't think they had... Well, it's like a mini boss, perhaps, not one of the world bosses, and he didn't have any venom sacks. What's that? Oh, God. Let's have a look in here. This operation was, when we did this one, this was what brought about Max's demise. But we went up there, we did all around. There's matriarch and a patriarch. We had, like, I think it was a matriarch cougar and then a daddy scorpion boss. Nothing. And we've seen one scorpion now. Didn't give us what we were after. I'm going to be really annoyed actually if it is the venom, if it is that difficult. There's our little fishing hut. You know, we can stay the majority of the day and have a farm around and a look around because we've got somewhere to sleep. But now's also the time not to make scorpions a rarer find. This is just silly. Okay, I'm going to have a scout around, and if we come across some venom sacks or whatever, we'll bring you back. It might be easier if we left Ted by the base and we just sprinted around ourselves. So having a further look at the item journal for the venom sack, it says NA helpful. Battle after battle with a fearsome creature, you get legendary biomass with it, and that's generally after a world boss. So I'm thinking we have to prepare for taking down a scorpion world boss. There's one right here, but as we've looked in our inventory, we're not really prepared for a scorpion fight. I don't have, for some reason, I must have taken them out, the shotgun shells. So we're not really ready for that fight. So what we shall do, because we've taken 3 of them down already, but it was before the Great Hunt, so we wouldn't have got the venom sacks. So we're gonna head home. We're gonna sort that out, craft up a load of ammo. And then hope, yeah, we've got one here which is much closer. And sometimes there can be a black wolf as well. But maybe on the way home we pop in and get this black wolf for some of its fur. So we've got some for the black wolf attachment. And we'll go and make up all of that ammo. So we shall meet you back again. In a short while. Well, welcome back everyone. That was a swift minute for you as per the usual. Myself and Ted, however, have been a little bit busy. We took down, as you saw, the Black Wolf boss. We've got some fur now and some more claws or teeth, whichever they are, as well for our gear. And we've got another head. Got a few of those now. We took down as well another Garganatan spawn point, which gave us 6 miasmic coating, which we will distill that down, and we are indeed going to make up the miasmic axe, which needs 6 distilled coating, which is perfect. Then that shall solve all of our epoxy needs, because we've just been using bone for the time being. But as soon as we get that miasmic axe, cut a few trees down, hundreds of epoxy. So that's going to be something we shall craft up off camera as well. So we are back. We've done an inventory sort. I'm squiggling around. We now need to figure out where indeed, there they are. Look at that, 232. That's going to be enough to take down our scorpion boss. So let's just check. Yeah, the trench is also full. We shan't use a full trench durability on one scorpion boss, one would hope. And everything else, yeah, that's good durability. Okay, let's make sure we've got our 5 food buffs that we're going to want for this. So I'm going to want projectile damage, so we'll take some carrots. We looted these. What does that do? Shared experience, stone, no, rubbish. So we'll have the carrot, and we shall have, that's good for health, so we'll take all 5 of those. So that's 2. We're not going to take the bread. Projectile 15%, so yes, we shall take some shepherd's rolls. That's 3. We've got 2 more. That's a more projectile and more health, and that is projectile. I think these 2 actually give the same, so it doesn't matter. So the only one we're going without is the melee damage with the vegetable pie. We've changed that to the carrots for some more projectile for our trench. Cool. So let's just do that. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got our food slot in there for the 5th one. We've got meds down here. We shall grab the orbital exchange that we've been using lately, so we can send Ted back up and then call him back down again. It's 2:13 and he's just here. Now that is not far. It is the closest one. Yeah, we're not going all the way back down there. He's further. So this is the closest one we've got. So next time you see us, we're going to be taking down this scorpion boss and hopefully going to get ourselves quite a few venom sacs. And I say quite a few. I'll show you quickly why again, because we need 2 for that. So we need 4 because we're going to be making 2 of those. Chest, arms and legs. So maybe we make 3. So that's 6 there. And we also need 1 for the crossbow. So we need 7 in total. We've got 14 fur. We've got plenty of fur for that one. And we've got plenty of teeth. So we can do that one. So we're going to go take down Scorpion. See how many venom sacs we get. And then we've got loads of the carapace. Let's just check. That was 8. So it would be 24. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's all the scorpion carapace, but we'll get more now as well. And then we've got those there as well. So we've got everything other than the fracking venom sacs. So let's go off and try and get this done. Once we have taken down this scorpion and seen how many venom sacs he does indeed give us. And I'm hoping it is a scorpion we need to do, and it's not the cave worms. They give poison sacs. We'll just have to see. It makes sense that it's a scorpion because it's a scorpion crossbow. But we shall just see. If it's a sandworm instead, that fires poison and does poison damage, not venom. Oh, all sorts of stuff going through my head. Yeah, once we've taken it down, we shall, hold on. Go on, Ted. Poke. We shall craft up the crossbow at least, because we need to unlock the other two. And they shall indeed be the next episode, which will be immediately after this one. So we're going to have a few extra long episodes getting all of this done. But it's important stuff we're doing here. We're also going to complete 2 more of the operations needed for the series, so it's all gravy, it's all good. Approaching the Scorpion's arena, so we're going to get Ted up to safety, because I can't be bothered to run around somewhere for him, so we're just going to send him up. We did stumble across as well a couple of the Garganatan lairs, which was laggy, which was very helpful because we did indeed, this is it, get some more crystallized miasma. Now if I send Ted up, he's gonna lose that. I could keep this on me, that's not a problem, but this will poison me periodically over time. And 15's quite a lot, and I don't really want to be poisoned and having dot damage whilst taking down the Scorpion. So, and that miasma will come in mightily handy with some tools and or more bolts. So, maybe we just... the Scorp... We'll put him on... Well, I don't want him running into the freaking boss arena. Because the Scorpion boss with his charge is likely to one-shot Ted. We've got 2 mowers here. Do you know what? The miasma... It's not worth it. It's not worth losing Ted. We can get more. We can get more. Let's take his saddle. Let's request it. And then we're going to get in there. We've got 20 minutes, 14 minutes of our food buffs left. Oh, we should have kept the saddle on until we were there. And then we're going to get this this Scorpion dealt with. There we go. Ted is safe. I, however, will not be. Alright, let's make sure we are loaded. We are. Now, there he is. Zorum. Little shit. Run! Oh, fricking mower. Oh, he's after the Scorpion. Fine. Not running very fast. Right, where's he gone? I am likely to remain silent in quite a bit of this. Let's reload while he's down. That looked like a charge. I'd have thought then hitting his belly, that would have been a weak point. Aha. Probably shouldn't be using the gun for that. He's going down nicely. Oh, that's a charge. God, I just missed that. Go on. Go on, Garganton. Do me a solid. God. That is scary when you see that charge, isn't it, right? Don't be a polar bear. No. Come at me, fam. Come on, come on, come on! Yes! He is down. That went quite nicely. I must say, well done, well done, well done. Right, now we've got some scorpion carapaces to collect. But the big question, press to loot carcass. 10 venom sacs. So you do indeed need to take down giant scorpion vestige. Oh, I didn't have one of those. Awesome. Okay, we got some more of that. We got all of that. Right, well, we need it all. We're all filled up. That can go in here. And my thoughts on that, having to take down the Scorpion boss for a tier 2 weapon that's not as good as the Platinum. I have mixed thoughts about that. I mean, that didn't turn out to be that difficult, but that's with the trench, tier 4, and the slugs. You know, and we've got the good food buffs and all sorts, so it should be at least a tier 3 weapon. The Scorpion crossbow, at least. I think we're almost full up, but we have quite a few back home as well, so it's not like we need all of them. Right, let's call Ted back down. We're not going to get any of that, and we are going to then head home, and we're going to craft up this Scorpion crossbow. Check it out. And then next episode we're going to do those 2 operations where we can indeed unlock the 2 attachments that we want. Oh, missed. Missed again. 15% projectile, 1 ammo, 124 seconds to reload. You see, it's those 2 things there. The 1 ammo and the 4 seconds. Whereas the Platinum one, 4 ammo and less than a second to reload, obviously, because it's got the 4 ammo slots. So we're just going to have to see how that goes. But anyway, that's what we were here for. So we are going to craft her up. And there's obviously no room in the forge. Let's just grab the nails. There she goes. There we go. Make more than one of them if needed. Okay, so let's grab that. Put those back. We shall put it down here, savagely, and we will put obviously an attachment on it. But first of all, we're going to have a little looky-loo, see what it looks like. Well, yeah, it does look savage as expected. You know, we've got a little baby scorpion with a bit of rope attached to it, but it should do more damage in my opinion, but it does look good, and we shall take it out. We've got the miasmic poisonous bow bolts in there as well. Yeah, okay, it looks good. I'm happy with how it looks. We'll put the attachment on, and then next episode we're going to go and try it out. So we will leave this one here, however, because it's been mighty long. I'll try and cut some of it down in editing. But thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, obviously, please make sure to like, subscribe, any comments down below, especially if you've made it this far. Take care all, and as always, we shall see you next time.